But it is vote, so the electoral
You saw that
address.
vote,
No, what I mean is, if there are no, I just thinking, right? If it is that I am a resident of the country and I have an ID card and I am registered to be abiding at this area for the purpose of that card, would that not be my fixed address according to the law, or does that factor in? Because yes, you could be moving all over and living and renting elsewhere, but you know for sure when it comes to that time of the year, you have been recognized by EBC as a fixed abode being next place deposits into your ID card. So I'm saying, how does that factor into the charge or anything like that?
My concern is how do we deal with the situation? When the whole thing should be they left the house, they live on promenade, they get attention. They wouldn't, again, they have to do a press conference and so on. They don't care what they would get. National boxer, so.
Yeah, but when you go to interview them, right, they continue to say that how they want a house, they want an apartment, and the ground floor.
Yeah.
Once they get in that,
One of the medical reasons.
Yes, his wife is
So is the state at fault in the situation by not providing a ground floor apartment to them?
Because he's whichever one, she has to go
So you say they have a case that we cannot do anything about them, or can't we put them maybe in some report pending an apartment with them? Well, these are money from that.
But it's much about the so that, because remember they only needed male occupants. So that's the thing with the female, that's why I raised
Well, temporarily, he could stay there and she could stay elsewhere.
By Ozama, because Ozama is across, just across the route and in Canada.
So, so we could do, we have to talk to them, we could offer them, sending her elsewhere, him elsewhere, is pending, and we ask the SFCC to give them a ground floor somewhere. You can get what the problem is, and it's a legitimate case, a claim what the case would be, because she is being chairman.
Yeah, he's the chairman, and she's the chairman.
She's the chairman.
He's okay. He's okay.
Yeah, he's very healthy.
Yeah, that's one of the challenges, I think.
Then you can understand why.
Yeah, at least that's also the
And they're using that opportunity to get attention. I mean, they do get immediate assistance sometimes. So that's a special case. We could offer them this morning. We could offer them accommodation, temporary accommodation until we could then make a case to HTC to assist them. So the other person, the mental health person this morning, how are you going to treat them this morning? What are you going to tell them?
We can have a conversation with them and ask if they
The mental person.
Sorry?
The mental person.
Of course. It's like anything else.
Okay, all right.
It's like anything else. There's nothing different between that and diabetes.
Okay, and the other person is what you deal with them.
I can deal with mental health as well. I can deal with all the persons that shoot. I have to deal with all the persons that shoot. I'm the figure officer for the unit.
So
all the
who are we
arresting?
arresting this morning? Because
I am not sure. I am unable to answer.
we are arresting who loitering. We are arresting who loitering.
If you can prove that, if you can prove that they are
How do we prove that?
They can't give a proper account.
Why did they?
Of themselves, yes, why they did.
Okay.
If they tender some sort of explanation, then you just can't lock up. Because remember, any citizen has a right.
I need to be guided. Who put forward those questions?
The lead will be from social.
Social lead. So you are leading? So members of the media, good morning. We have with us some various stakeholders here. We have our Public Health Department. We have Ms. Beckles from the Ministry of Social Development and Family Services. Social Services. And we have a gentleman from Swara. Damian Taylor. Mr. Taylor is a specialist with?
I'm the regional manager for mental health and psychiatric services.
And our municipal police, our engineer, and our sanitation manager we're going to wash down the promenade, so we're going to clean the promenade. The promenade has been a main assembly point for the homeless persons for quite a while now. We are concerned about that. Several persons have raised concerns about it. It's gotten to the ministry, and the minister, I had a discussion with the minister, new minister of planning, the Honorable Mr. Regis, and it's a collaborated effort to deal with this problem. So we're going to go on a field exercise in a few minutes. We'll walk through the promenade, see where we are. We will be speaking to those mental persons, those mentally, whatever it is, and those who are living on the bandstand for whatever reason, and find a solution. And those who cannot account for the time and space there will have to be removed by municipal police. So we'll probably do after that, probably do a proper interview after, but based on the assessment and going forward. So yeah, any question we can move now.
After.
Boy! Don't move right yesterday now. I think I would. Normally they'd be hanging out here. Alcala. Let me see if they're down there.
Get them.
What?
Wait, have one or two. We have one or two.
Make sure for man. Lie here.
Morning, Chief. Well, that's what I was talking about right now.
flat.
From them is kid. Man with the big chin and beer.
I'm not leaving, that's impossible to do. Cause if you want me to go, you come in.
Yes, hello. Hello. Hello? Yes, talk quick. I'm doing a shoot with the mayor. Quickly.
The 6th of the 6th month. The 18th day, the 6th month.
1964.
64, yeah.
Audio, is it audio I want?
Gerald Backer.
Okay, Gerald Backer, where do you live?
Your camera.
I'm here, but
Okay, so you live nowhere?
yes.
Okay, so in other words, you are homeless?
Yes,
Okay. As I told you before, I'm with the ministry of social development, so I'd like to help you with accommodation.
Yes.
Would you accept, sir?
Yeah.
Okay.
I read my Bible all the time. I will get to read my Bible all the time here.
And what is your reason for being homeless?
I went away and come back and I didn't meet nobody who I used to live.
And where did you live?
But I'm born in Corey Johnson, Corey Village.
Attend any clinics, sir?
No, I'm not.
Go to any clinics?
No,
Don't take any medications or anything?
No, I'm not doing anything. I'm well.
You well?
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah. No, yeah, I've been to prison. For drugs. But I stopped using drugs. I use drugs anymore. Yeah.
Have you ever been to any hospital?
No.
No hospital for medical conditions?
No.
Been to one or St. Anne's?
No.
So this gentleman would like to go to Coachella, so how can we take it?
I'm busy somewhere, but I can't get to read my Bible all the time. It's about the mosquitoes on here. Yeah, I get to sleep on them kind of thing. You can send me somewhere that was in Tamrock already. I'll go anywhere. I was in Tamrock already. I'll go somewhere. I'll get to go somewhere.
I have Hollis Spain and I'm CSDB at Hollis Spain.
You don't know good Hollis Spain?
Yes, I will go there.
Why don't you want to go Coachella?
No, I was here already.
Yes, but the gentleman said that he will fix whatever they need to fix at Coachella, so you will become stable.
No, I was here already. And I comfortable. I have to try somewhere. I just go. You know, once you send me, I will go.
Utilizing the power as a mental health facility. So there'll be 10 beds. Taking his details and follow up with some and then
indicated that how there is a place in town with like
Santa Cruz.
Santa Cruz.
Yeah.
Yes, I will.
Yeah, this is Santa Cruz.
So why not be able to go there?
but we could arrange to get a bit to bring them up.
No problem.
Yeah. So when I'll be able to go there?
I'll make arrangements today and I'll speak to Australia. Yeah. So we'll try before Friday.
Oh, okay. I'll be right there.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we can arrange something tomorrow.
No problem.
Okay.
I'll be contacting you.
I'll be here.
So you come to City Hall in the morning and wait for me at the back by City Hall entrance.
Okay.
And bring whatever you have, all your belongings, if you have a bag, whatever you have, bring it tomorrow.
Okay.
We'll take it to a better place tomorrow.
Okay, all right. What time have to come?
You get there for 8 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, all right.
All right?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Gerard Backer.
Gerard Backer.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Backer.
Yeah,
8
thanks.
o'clock in the morning, whatever you have to just we'll take it to
Yeah.
Okay. But do you have any documents like ID card or anything like that? Okay, so we'll help you get those stuff.
All right, okay.
Yeah, and get you employed as well.
Yeah. That's okay.
So they can find you, Mr. Jared Baker, right?
Gerard Backer.
Jared Baker.
Yeah.
Okay, so they can find you right here.
Yeah.
Sure about that.
Yeah, well, if you tell me to come down by City Hall 8 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Doctor, you have an ID card?
No, I don't have ID card. But I have an...
You'll assist as well with that.
I have an address that I use to
So the
travel.
Ministry of Social Development representatives are here, and they will put things in place for you to go forward.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That sounds good.
I appreciate it. Happy New Year.
Yeah, thank you, Jimmy.
Excuse me? I'm not hearing you. Dylan Thompson? Okay. Dylan, and how old are you? 20? What is the date of birth, Dylan?
9/20/78.
Huh?
9/20/78.
The 20th and in,
78.
78. And where are you from, Dylan?
Trinidad.
Okay. Where do you sleep at night? At the hospital. So you have nowhere to sleep with shelter. Are you saying that? Would you like us to take you to one of our facilities? Excuse me?
Sound good.
You're good? Mr. Thomas, have you been in any mental health facility? Do you go to any clinic? Mr. Dillon, do you go to any clinic?
Ever been to Ward 1? St. Elsa? You've had any family go there?
Have you ever been to prison, Dillon? Do you have any family living here? Where they are? Excuse me, Dylan, I'm not hearing you. Where they are?
Not around, no.
They're not around. Okay.
Excuse me, would you like medical assistance to see about the eye? No?
next. I want to be.
My poor brother. Sit down. Good, sit down.
Animal is your name?
Anthony Doctor.
Anthony? Anthony, how old are you?
58.
58? And where do you live, Anthony?
I am homeless.
Excuse me?
No fit board.
Okay, so you are homeless. Have you ever been to prison, Andy?
I do prison, but I do 5 years by 7 years by 4 months.
Have you ever been to St. Anne's or San Fernando Psychiatric?
Yeah, I was in Ward 1.
1-1?
Ward 1.
Have you ever been to hospital for any medical condition? Have you ever stayed at any rehab, any one of the homeless shelter? Have you ever stayed there?
Right, but I was in smoke drugs.
You were?
I was in smoke drugs.
Okay.
And I went to the drug rehab.
Like the Power Empowerment Center?
6 months.
Okay. For 6 months, why didn't you finish your program?
I finished it.
What, 6 month program?
6 months.
Okay. So you came out and what happened?
When I came out,
you went back on drugs?
No, yes.
Okay. Alright, you don't smoke anymore?
No, I hustle in the market.
The hustle in the market?
Yes, and I'm a homeless man.
Okay, Andy, I'm willing to accommodate you with shelter. Would you accept?
I have no problem with that.
Okay. We have Port Shamrock. Have you ever been to Port Shamrock?
No.
Okay. And what was the reason you being homeless? Drugs?
No, the problem with me, my father come and dead. I was a big mogul. And my father come and dead and I get problem with my sister in the house. I only see them for 26 years.
And where were you living before?
On the street.
No, before.
I went to my sister.
Yeah, what address is that?
I live at Moruga. Moruga Central.
Huh? Moruga?
I'm not an play thing. I do business.
Mr. Joseph. We are here to help you.
And I can't move with the wheelchair, and it's only temporary. Right now I die and the cyst oozing inside of my nose. I went to the hospital and the doctor and said they can't touch me because I don't have a home. Why you don't give me a proper place on the wheelchair? I can't live on a $40. I cannot live on a $10. And I'm fed up suffering. Oh God, I need to go home. All the things back up in somebody's warehouse. HTC only doing me this from 2004. I was good in Nelson Street. I was living happy in Nelson Street. Now my good citizens now want to go home. I want to go meet the community. They never treat me bad. They never call me coolie. I have to shave out my head here because the people calling me a stinking coolie. Get out of here.
Don't look up yourself. Don't look up yourself.
I just fed up at the situation right now. I just fed up. I just want to move.
Miss Joseph. Please, don't look up yourself.
Erica.
Yes. Erica?
I'm suffering here every day. Pass, I'm bleeding. My sis, I don't know what to do again. I'm sorry I born here. Castro will not treat me so, and it will not treat me so. This man represents this country all over the world, and we have to live. We couldn't do this better. We in the Savannah, then what is Savannah? No, I'm down here.
Miss Joseph, Joseph, it's okay. We are here to help.
I want to go home. I want to go and do my surgery.
Okay, it's okay. We are here to help. I just need your information so we can get to the relevant sources. Okay? What's
the phone number?
Yes, more questions to ask. Yeah, I live in Reba. Yeah. Okay.
395.
5150. But the crumbling that I throw it in the basket, no top floor, a third floor, a fourth floor, and a basement. I have surgery, I look at address it. What is a 42 stitches? Why I should be here? Why I had to be somewhere? I'm sorry I'm morning.
I can't see what
I'm very sorry.
Miss Joseph, are you looking for something? Employment? No?
We can have some privacy, please.
What is the surgery that needs to be done?
I want to push the media out. What's the
We invite you. Some privacy. No privacy here.
No problem. I understand. What is the surgery that she needs to do?
I was in social development. I Mr. Webster tell me to seek asylum.
I have spoken to you all in Hollis.
I know, darling, and you could not do anything. You do what you have to do.
I am here to help you all. So please don't be stressed. Okay? Don't be stressed. And stop crying, everything. Okay? We are here to help.
I don't know what to do. Again with this situation, I don't know. Break a boy.
Yeah.
So she needs a surgery.
Okay,
no problem.
And I know nothing from the media. If Shabbat come, they push the media out. And I didn't know.
We are not pushing the media out, Erica, but you know, I don't want to be stressed.
It's 1 year we out here, 1 year.
I don't want to be stressed.
The TV belt, the boxing belt, the heavyweight belt was stolen. All we identity, birth paper, marriage certificate, and you know what they're telling me? The police in their hands are tied, but when we go social development, Mr. Webster say, all you seek asylum. We was in the United Nations building, in the UN crying to leave here, to be a refugee in our next man country, and to be a vagrant here and get cursed every day of my life. I fed up. I reached the limit. I want to die.
Continue if... Hello, Erica. We are here to help. I've been telling you in absence.
I want to go home. Maybe I'm at home now.
Okay.
I just want to go home and pack my bag and go to the hospital. Please, somebody help me. I'm not eating food.
We are here to help you. Okay? So don't be stressed.
You feel good in sweet? No. Not good in curry. Nothing sweet.
Mr. George Daniel died. And he's fine, but nobody tell my sister, don't give up, you know. They have to give you a proper place on the wheelchair. And I'm dying for. I'm dying slowly now.
Where was the last house you all had? The last apartment you all got?
In Shavot Court, temporary. And they come and they tell us they're fixing our apartment in 2017. Don't do nothing, everything pack up on top one another. And we ain't do nothing. When they come now, they tell we here what you all got to leave here is not suitable for the wheelchair. So if all you know that, why all you move me from the Savannah? Why? Why HDC, Miss Isaac in HDC? When you go, you could never see that woman. Why are you putting me on a fourth floor with no foot? I never see a wheelchair walk up the stairs yet and come down back. Why? Why me? Why me? Oh gosh, why? I suffering in Trinidad. Please, somebody only take me in the country now. I would like to leave here and go and hold on a white man's foot and be a slave for you, but to be a vagrant here. Oh God, I'm born here, but people come in here and get ground floor. And I can't get one. That's all I want. Me or nothing again, you know. A proper ground floor for me and the wheelchair. I'm living in HDC and I'm paying them, and they said pay them and live on the Brian Lara Promenade. This is Trinidad. Pay them and live on the Brian Lara Promenade. This is what they're telling we. Why me? This is not good at all for disabled. I didn't born a disabled. I have brittle bone and the bone breaking up rapidly inside of me and break out all the ankle and things. I didn't ask to be so. I'm tired. I reached the limit with everything now. I just want to go. I just want to die. I don't want to live like alien only 12 months. From Port of Spain to Sando, we gone into every government institution and all they telling we seek asylum. Down to the police and police headquarters tell me, all you go from here. You understand? This is not good.
And he's willing to do the surgery. Okay? So she needs to get all the information, right? So we would assist as much as possible.
Home to go and do it. I just want to be comfortable because the doctor.
So everything will be sorted out.
I can't go on the wheelchair.
Right?
You have to lift me up and put me.
This surgery, Erica, has to
I have one that have no wheels. It have no tires. It is work on the rim alone.
She have to have assist. Assist, yeah.
Well, Mountain Hospital indicated that they will do the surgery for her.
Okay? Right now it burst then. And it poisoned the system slowly but surely. You understand? And not now I've been saying that since before it gets so I've been saying that.
Yeah,
and nobody not listening to me in HDC. HDC responsible for me dying. Look at the backyard. Look at here. I would die in peace. I go on nothing again. Because I dying and I know why I'm talking about because the doctor and them tell me there is nothing they can do about touching me.
Erica, right? This is from distress. Okay, Erica, this is from distress.
I just want to go home. And that's all I asking for. Me asking for money, food or nothing. I have all my furniture and my fridge and my TV. All I want is somewhere for me and my wheelchair. And stop dragging like an animal in HDC apartment.
What's the date of birth?
That is all.
Erica, what's the date of birth?
The 16/37, 1958.
How old are you?
59.
I'm gonna check it. Okay.
Why?
Erica, Montauk Hospital is willing to do the surgery for you.
I know that.
Okay.
And I want to get an apartment before the doctor and them touch me. I have to get something.
Erica, that is also in the making, right? So you cannot stay here. You'll be in the hospital in the meantime.
No. I want to go home and then go in the hospital. I'm not doing that so. I'm not going there uncomfortable. I want to go home.
Oh, sure. So, you all come around support the back here, please. Right, good. Great, yeah. Proceed.
Give us an idea of this exercise this morning.
Well, right, so as you know, our local government election was on December the 2nd. Council terminated sometime in November, and we resumed late December. So that provided a window for the homeless persons, so they started assembling on the promenade, and of course they're encouraged by the distribution of food on a regular basis, particularly around the Christmas time with organizations who were very charitable and wanted to contribute and to give. However, as we started the council, when we came back to the office last week, we realized that there were a huge amount of issues. The idea of situation had to be addressed. We spoke with the Minister of Planning, Mr. Camille Robinson Regis, and there's a collaborative effort with other stakeholders to address these issues. With us, this one of the Minister's personal assistant is here as well. The field officer from the ministry, a representative from SWARA, specifically dealing with mental health, and of course our public health department. We are assessing the situation, speaking to individuals on a one-to-one basis to understand how we go forward.
So the idea is to remove them from the streets?
Well, as much as possible. It's a very sensitive issue. They have very problems to deal with, and we have the specialists here who are very versed in these issues to deal with it. It is really not. It's beyond an eyesore. It's not healthy. It's not healthy for them. It's not healthy for the environment. It's healthy for the citizens of Citizen Fernando.
I saw one of them being taken in advance. Where are you moving some of them?
He's going to Shamrock Court. He's agreed to go to Shamrock Court. The field officer spoke with him, and he said that we don't want him sleeping on the street. He said that he does a little hustle during the course of the day. So we take him to Shamrock Court, have him established and registered. He'll come out in the day and return on the evenings.
But you can't keep them there.
Well, we can't forcefully keep them there, but once they're willing, and in his case, he's willing to go, and I would like the field officer to more or less answer these questions.
My name is June Beckers, Field Officer for the Social Displacement Unit, Ministry of Social Development and Family Service, June. Yeah.
What kind of, how many homeless people can you all house at Shamrock Court?
Well,
what's the capacity?
they've had 50 persons.
50, but
yes.
We have space for all of these homeless people who are inside
Well,
those who are willing to give house.
Well, Port Shamrock have 50 spaces right now to fill those spaces.
What are you all going to do with the people who refuse to be housed?
Okay, well, this is really answered by, you see some of them probably have mental health issues, and some of them, just come out here, they're living somewhere, and all this stuff. At Port.
50 is the capacity. However, when we communicated with the manager yesterday through Mayor's office, she indicated they can house basically 25 or so. But we need to bear in mind that that center only accommodates male. So we still need to put a system in place to treat with the female population out here. So based on the assessment, we will be guided as a team by the lead ministry as to what is going forward.
And also we have the representative of SWARA who deals specifically with mental health.
Right. So what will be done when you come across someone who is mentally ill?
Well, firstly, I'd like to say that the issues are very complex, and in terms of mental health, what our department will be doing is linking closely with the current stakeholders here today, and we will look to come out and assess some of these people, have discussion with them, see how we can move them forward if they need some intervention and treatment, and help manage that. And if required, some of these persons who are quite unwell, we may have to intervene utilising the Mental Health Act to admit them against their will. But all of those things have to be done in conjunction with the mental health officers, the police, and that's where we're at the moment in terms of just addressing that issue. We're looking to review these people and see who may have mental health problems, who doesn't, and how we can support them and the community to move forward.
Now, will that be done today? If you come across someone who is mentally ill, will you take them in today?
Well, legally we can't take them in unless they want to, without the mental health officers who are sworn to be able to bring them in. So there's no mental health officers here today, but we are reviewing the people as we walk around. I'm making notes, and we will check to see whether these people are in our clinics, if they're known, and identifying those who we feel may have mental health problems, and come back out to do that. And also I think it's important to note that with lots of people around, it's probably not the best environment to be asking all these sort of questions to the people when they have all these people around. It's a lot easier when it's quieter for us to get a better gauge of what's happening.
What's the name?
My name's Damien Taylor. I'm the Acting Regional Manager for Psychiatric and Mental Health Services, Southwest Regional Health Authority.
One of the gentlemen you spoke to a little while ago, he indicated that he has been at Ward 1. Right. Are we going to leave him out on the streets indefinitely, or how soon
Not indefinitely,
can
no.
there be
We have to verify that and have a further conversation with him. We did have a conversation with one of the gentlemen before about if he was willing to go into hospital involuntarily to be seen by one of our doctors, and that was declined. So now it was declined. So now we have to look at how we move forward in terms of him getting further support. Sorry, it's Damien Taylor. I'm the Acting Regional Manager for Psychiatric and Mental Health Services, Southwest Regional Health Authority.
May you said there's a lot of people here coming in over the Christmas. Give me an idea of how many people you would say, homeless people
During the Christmas season, there are as much as 64 persons assembling here, and they were coming from various districts because there's a free distribution of food on a regular basis. So they're being fed by the public, and we're asking the public to desist from doing this, because if you have to distribute food, get it to us and we'll redistribute it via the home for the displaced persons on the wharf, and also via Shamrock Court.
What is the size of the
Pardon me?
You're saying 64 people, but only 25 vacancies.
No, 64 persons were assembling on the bandstand for the Christmas season. Some of them even coming from homes, because remember they're being fed 3-4 meals per day. So they're assembling here, maybe receiving the meals and then returning to their homes in the evening.
Based on your assessment, can you say how many homeless persons you can account for in San Fernando?
Well, there are various places we're looking at. The minister's assistant here, and she's saying there are other homes available. One person was saying that he was not comfortable at Shamrock Court, and there's another home, I think is in Santa Cruz, that could be accommodated. So the ministry will be very helpful in this case, providing us with facilities and other places that is available at this point.
But you have a number for homeless people in San Fernando?
Well, I said during Christmas season we checked 64 persons. There's another 44 at least, maybe the amount varies on a regular basis.
So what kind of problems are they, causing?
Pardon me?
What kind of problems are they causing?
Well, some of them do not want to be in a controlled environment. They want to be on the streets, and that's a problem.
Safety, security.
Yes, yes, and you have to go in on evenings where you're secured until next morning. They want to be on the streets. They want to do what they want to do and indulge in the habits that they have.
Is there a cost? What is the cost attached to this whole exercise?
No, there's no cost to the ministry looking after these issues. The minister representatives here this morning with us, and we're going to do an assessment at the end of the day for the admission to the ministry, and they will go forward with it. Women in general, yes, this is where the minister representatives coming into play, for she will advise us what the next step should be with reference to the ladies.
And with reference to Ms. Joseph, of course.
Well, the minister's assistant already spoke to among 4 persons there in terms of her situation, health situation, and also the minister will be speaking directly to HTC to address her problem with the ground floor matter, which is a legitimate claim. Well, I spoke with her a couple of times. I knew when I did my inquiries, I was told that she had houses were already, homes were already allocated to them, which they did not accept. And then they're saying because it was a second and third floor scenario, and she's wheelchair bound and cannot get there. So there's 2 sides to the story. However, we're looking at it now. We're going to have that resolved somewhere or the other.
So based on the people you've seen so far, based on your assessment, what do you think is the reason for them being here? Most of them seem to be able to account for themselves.
Well, there's several factors why they're here. Some of them choose to be here. Some of them have social issues with their homes. One person said he went abroad and he came back. He had no home, he had no family, so he had no choice but to stay here. It is so many issues that we have to look at and find solutions to these problems.
In terms of the drug abuse?
that as well. How do we treat with it? And I know that the Piparo home is being sanctioned and being sorted out, but we can send them there for rehabilitation. We spoke with the gentleman. They said that there's a board to be appointed to be sworn in by SWARA. As soon as that comes into effect, we will deal more specifically with these issues and more comprehensively.
And some of those who are able-bodied and can work. Is it possible to find?
So far, one or two of them have been very receptive to our offers and what the conversation we've had with them. And I was very encouraged by that. They're willing to be integrated back into society, and with our assistance, we can have that done.
There's a homeless man who defecates on the pavement and, tends to go after people. He tends to even masturbate in the full view of the public. Are you going to go after him today?
There are one or two extreme cases that I think might be mental, and Mr. Taylor from SARA is looking at that. As I said before, there are mental health persons who will be sworn in on a board. As soon as that is done, then they'll be coming out here and doing field work to address those issues.
Will this exercise be continuing further?
We want to, because the Harris Promenade is a main thoroughfare to the city of San Fernando. It's our marquee space. We have 3 schools in the area, and there's some at-risk situations. So at yesterday's council meeting, our municipal police will be patrolling on a regular basis 24 hours to ensure that there's safety for our citizens, and particularly our school children.
Mayor, when you say extreme cases, can you give an idea?
Well, it was just identified a while ago by Mr. Falmin. But what he said there, that's an extreme case. So mental persons who have total disregard for citizens, who may be, as he's saying, exposing themselves in public. And those are extreme cases.
And when you said, 64 at one time you would have seen assembling, would you say at this point it's one of the worst we've seen with homelessness in San Fernando?
Well, we got the impression because we are very charitable by nature, San Fernando and Southerners by extension. And what you find, people are gravitating San Fernando for that kind of freeness and that kind of generosity.
But you wouldn't say it's one of the worst you've seen in terms of the numbers?
Well, the more we give, the more we're going to get. So the more the public continues to distribute food here. Yeah, what happens on a Monday morning we get here? There's the garbage and litter all over the bandstand, and boxes, used boxes, and rice and other food particles all over the place. And so the distribution is probably overdone. And what you have there is that sometimes you have 5 or 6 serving on one day by various families. So we're saying, yes, we understand that you want to give and you want to give back, but let's do it in a structured and orderly fashion.
So for clarity, you're saying it's a worsening situation?
Well, it's getting worse because more and more people are coming to distribute food, and it's getting worse. So we are using this opportunity here to discourage them from doing this system. You contact the mayor's office, we'll direct you how you will distribute the food.
But there's a bylaw against that. I mean, action can be taken against these people?
Well, we are at yesterday's meeting that was being discussed, and our CorpSec, our legal department, will be enforcing it.
What kind of action?
Well, they will come up with a proposal on how we go forward to support the municipal police.
Okay.
Like a cleanup ahead of Carnival season?
Well, a cleanup.
Check 1 2 check.